Roll for initiative!
Stranger, you've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind. Thalass Gaming.
That was a straight for clarinet players. I'm fine starting the stream. Clarinet players, you're the problem.
Starting wars.
Our
These
one
are hot takes from the
Trendon
percussion
plays
section.
clarinet. Trendon plays clarinet. It is canon now.
Trendon would play clarinet. He's the one boy clarinet and all the girl clarinet. There's always a bunch of girls and the one guy. It's Trendon, dude.
That's Trendon.
It's Trendon. I can't say much. I was in percussion and everyone just ignores you in the back. It's just like, and then those guys.
Percussion's sick. I wanted to do percussion.
My station with 9 instruments, and one of them I just have to hit myself as hard as I can.
Yourself?
Yeah. Was it the, I don't know what it's called. It's like the maraca, but it has the beads on the outside, and you just slam it into your palm.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That shit hurts.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Gotta suffer for your art.
that's what it is, yeah. I flip my emo haircut, and then I play the fucking, I can't think of the name of that thing. Anyway.
Conductor, do you have anything that I can hurt myself with while I play? That's
I
right,
can
you
read
know.
all of them.
I had to play the gong once in a piece.
Did you ever play the fish?
Fun. I did play the fish too.
Hell yeah, dude, that's the best instrument ever, the fish.
Okay. Anyways, are we playing? What's happening?
Yeah, okay. I'll stop. We'll stop.
They don't like our band stories. We gotta change.
This one time,
quick! They don't like our band stories.
Pivot.
Last time. It's a hard
Yeah,
pivot. Give me a music pivot. I need help, Roger. Some gravity.
Some gravity.
Yeah. Intensity is gravity, in my opinion.
something that screams mermaid tits.
I mean, I can do that.
You guys aren't there yet. You aren't there yet because we. Yeah. Barely. At the will of the crowd, in parentheses, DM, you were able to buy a diamond at the last possible chance. Coming back from death, Ivan. Everyone went back to York's Best Pizza. A celebratory party at Sbarro with Sbarro. A dessert pizza given. And a few individual chats had. After. The day begins, a new battle ahead of you. All you know is that you're fighting the mermaid tits. I don't know if you went and found out or if I just told you because I was excited.
We found out. We saw the bracket.
Okay, good. I'm like, wait, when did we find this out?
Yeah, we were like, let's see who's winning. Who else is winning?
You guys did not. You did get the arena as well.
No, you just told us about one of them.
I don't think we got the arena.
Okay. So you know who you're fighting. You don't know much about them. And you don't know which venue you'll be participating in. You have a day of rest between your bouts. Tomorrow, you fight against the mermaid tits at a yet undiscovered location. You have the day ahead of you as you wake up in York. What will you do? The smell of baking pizza. Every meal is pizza at York's Best Pizza. As you gather in the common area.
All right, so we definitely need a couple diamonds, right?
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't happen again.
Mm-mm.
Preferably not.
Yeah, but how many can we afford, really?
I've got 159 gold pieces.
I've got 247.
I spent a lot of mine getting that last.
I have
I've got 110.
about 40.
I've got about 300, but I was trying to save that for ingredients. You know, if we at some point if we want to like make something crazy, some kind of wild potion, maybe a house. We've got a house, but I mean, do we want to?
Well, okay. Well, we can afford one. Does anyone want to go to the store? I guess. Well,
Do we?
I
what is
think
planned
perhaps.
for today.
Well, whatever it may be, I think we should all stick together. I don't know how. This is
Elias
a large
and I have
place,
been-
and we've
been
drawn a lot
chatting.
of attention to ourselves.
Elias and I have been chatting and brought to my attention. I don't know who I'm supposed to actually be killing. I know their name. I know what they look like.
Didn't
I don't
we?
know anything about them.
Well, you certainly sent a message.
I got caught up in the heat of the moment, and I accept that. But that one's
Look,
on me.
you were given a job. You know what he looks like. You know who he is.
Yep.
So what? Why not? You know, just stuff your feelings deep down inside.
Well, I don't know if that's a healthy approach.
Hey, look, I'm the medical professional, I think, here.
I think our medicines are just rooted in different philosophies.
Well, if you want to practice philosophy, don't talk to me.
I feel like holding things inside is like holding your pee. Eventually, the bladder might burst.
Yeah, you piss yourself.
Well, if he's dead, then there's
But-
no bladder.
I guess the main question is, do you want to know who this person is as a person?
I mean, I think so.
Like, what if he's like a wonderful philanthropist who donates to orphanages and helps the homeless? And if you cut that head off the snake, then, like, do you want to know what you're ending?
Here's how I'm thinking. The people who gave me the task told me to kill him. So if he's a really good guy, then I know the enemy is actually maybe even the people who hired me.
I didn't think of that. That's a good viewpoint.
I don't know what's going on with all of the undead and shit, but
Well, I don't mean to play devil's advocate, but if he were to do charitable community work, but did evil under the guise of military or this monastery, where do we draw the line at
Well,
what
I
is
don't
acceptable?
I
and
feel
no,
like
it's not about
we'll know-
accepting. It's about having it on his conscience because he is going to have to kill this person anyway. It's not whether he's a good person or a bad person. It's not going to sway that.
Well,
action.
what is the consequence if you choose not to?
Oh, they'll probably kill me.
Who's they and how many?
Doc's asking pertinent questions.
They're referred to as the Faceless. I don't really know what they do. How many? Anywhere from 3 to 4 to 7,000. I don't know. I have no idea. Could be even more than that. I'm not going to even put a cap on it. And I'm going to say more than 2.
How
'Cause you have
did
to-
you come under their service?
Well, that's the tricky thing. I don't remember.
Alright, so let's go get a diamond. And then it sounds like, in the interest of Vic's interests, we should take an interest in those interests and maybe find out a little bit about what makes this guy, you know, tick.
And what if every time we hear new information about him, we go like good and bad, and then when we know, do we know if he's good or bad at the end of it?
Well,
I just invented this thing called a whiteboard, so I can probably, you know, keep a tally.
All right. Put good at one side and bad at the other, and then we'll keep.
Already on it.
he may
So you
also
pull
be
out
able
a
to give
fucking-
us more information about this Faceless. If he's caught their attention in some way or another, he must know of their existence.
Yeah, maybe. But also, he works for the military, who was under the guise of an undead organization. So let's.
Well, he's also a
Horrenheim.
monk. I don't know where his allegiances lie.
I mean, monks. I don't. What is a monk?
I suppose we'll have to visit the monastery. Hopefully
they're
not too deadly.
typically A bunch of stiffs that have taken some kind of vow to, like, not have sex and not drink, but, you know.
Don't you do that when you get married? I took something similar, but I'm not a monk. Not very stiff either. I'm a very fun guy.
Wait, you're married?
Oh, no, no.
Just has erectile dysfunction.
Right. That's why I'm a man of the cloth.
Gotcha.
I call it reptile dysfunction because my snake doesn't work.
I feel like that's a joke way over my head.
That's all right.
Roger, where are the
You are
sound
a fun
effects? There's
guy.
got to be something for that. Come on.
Wah, 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 wah.
Is there a slide whistle button?
Yeah.
How about
You're like a Wilhelm scream.
This guy stinks.
I think we should find out more about these mermaids' tits.
Thought you had a problem down there.
Well, mostly I want to see what the group encompasses.
Oh yeah, the group. Yeah, I think. Yeah, let's do it.
So, diamond? What's a diamond cost?
Think
we're
about
looking for a diamond that's at least worth roughly 300 gold pieces.
All
Has to be
I
enough
think
to,
we can
offer.
swing that.
We can buy 2 at most.
Who all can cast that revocation?
I can.
Revocation. Perhaps we
Everett,
save
Everett.
some gold for Vic's speech therapy.
I believe.
Why was that?
I think that's quite rude.
Yeah, I also can.
I was trying to think of what the end of the name was.
You
when I
should have
started
thought
talking
better.
already.
I kid, we friend.
Well,
What-
we'll see about that.
What do you mean we see? And I put my group hug. We need I think important
You got your
thing
morning
too-
makeup on. It's too fresh for me.
I think important
The
thing
morning
too
makeup.
is fan base and presence.
August, here's 100 gold.
I can.
All right.
I don't have much, but I want to chip in too. I'll give you 10 gold. I only have 46. That's a lot.
I have 110 gold. I will give 110 gold.
Being a
See,
clown doesn't pay much.
All right, so that can get us
As
1.5.
as you guys are passing around the coin, Sabaro comes out through the Western style sway doors that separate the kitchen from the dining room with a big old pie, steaming hot, gorgeous crusty pizza. Sets it on the table. So, I was asking around this morning when I was getting some fresh eggs. It turns out mermaid's tits are getting sponsored by a fishmonger down in the docks. Sid Scalers. They're probably staying around there. If that's on your list today.
Might check them out.
wasn't,
Thank you.
But it is now.
I have a different idea.
Going blind.
Thanks to borrow.
Here's pizza.
I have some poison. We know they're eating fish. We poison the fish, and tomorrow they're gonna have the shits.
I'm in.
Okay.
It's not bad idea, but we need be extra stealthy.
Well,
Vic, I know you are good at that. I am not.
we know that I think August is still asleep. Wait for him to wake up. Do we know they're eating fish? I know they're being sponsored by a fishmonger, but I don't necessarily know that we're...
We lost August.
Isn't that what he just said?
I think they were doing a dinner, but
Hey.
we don't... We should find a way to sneak into the dinner, I think.
Can someone share a screen or something really quick?
You're about to get everything you never asked for.
Never mind. Oh, that's too many.
There we go. No, that works. That's perfect. That's perfect. Both of you. We needed it. Continue. Sorry.
Alright, so I guess we look for their venue and sneak in, as long as we're able to get near the food. I don't know. You sure your poison isn't gonna just kill everyone?
Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be ideal.
No,
I mean,
I don't.
Not
I think-
if innocent shoppers take the poison. That's not good.
Well, no, we're gonna make it a more precise room service or something.
Well, again,
Maybe-
that's all hinging on relying them to order room service.
we could.
Oh, fucking!
If you
I've
were
got 7
disguised.
intelligence. I'm trying to come up with stupid ass plans.
That's fair.
I mean, we can just go take a look at them. To see
Maybe-
how they're built.
We deliver fish like we deliver pizza. We
I
lie
know,
about
I-
who we are.
No.
That's what
I
I'm
definitely
talking about.
think we just go and observe. Maybe we can sneak in. If we learn of something, then we can put the poison into effect then.
All right, you don't almost notice how we just gave all our gold to August and he left.
Well, I
He's
trust.
getting the diamond.
Oh, good.
If there's anybody in this group that I trust with gold, no offense, it would be August.
Yeah, I'll probably just crunch it up and use it in my experiments. So
Right.
don't
Yeah.
fucking.
I don't
I'll
trust
get-
Siddle. I
Yeah.
don't trust Siddle would give me all my change back.
I don't think he can count all your change.
I count. I count,
How
I'm good
high?
with money.
and you can count
On what?
on me waiting for you outside if you question my counting skills again.
Yes! Fuck yes. Great setup. Perfect tee off. Hole in one.
I think I leave getting info to one team, and anyone want to work on fan base with me?
Well, again, I'm wary of splitting only because I don't know how much attention we've attracted.
Well, hopefully a shitload.
Well, Vic's stunt yesterday
Mine?
seemed
Doc was amping up the whole crowd while you were dead. Oh, forgot you were not around for that.
right.
period
I
of
was
time.
dead.
Aren't we
My-
supposed to be
my
like
apologies.
getting credit, street cred? Was that not
Yes,
part
but
of the
we
assignment?
are also drawing other. Yes, that's fine. Do crowd work, but be safe is all I'm asking.
You know, I can't believe that worked.
Me neither. But you might be the fan favorite.
I've got something cooking in the back pocket. I think y'all are gonna like it.
Is it a cape?
You could say that. I don't think
Is-
you'd want to wear it though.
Because if you get a whole like evil Knievel sort of vibe going on, I think that could work.
Well, I do have this one idea.
All right, well,
Let's go get the diamond. I want to pick up a couple things, and then let's see what this group is all about.
and then
Or
the
do we
monastery.
want to check out the hub?
I feel like we
the
go
target.
to monastery first, because then when we go over to the tits, they're gonna be ordering dinner, and then we can
Yeah.
give them dinner.
We can do monastery first.
No, that makes sense. To me,
Because around
that-
dinner time, then we can poison the fish or whatever they're. Oh, they could be vegetarian.
I mean, isn't fish a vegetable?
Of the sea.
Vegetable
Oh,
of the sea. Yeah.
What?
Aren't you smart, Doc?
I deal with mostly meat.
Fish is meat.
What? No.
Alright, so as you guys
Insight check.
finish up breakfast, as you guys finished up snacking, and head out for your day. I believe I'm interpreting that correctly. You are doing...
Shopping first.
Yes. So, you guys are heading to the kind of central square, the heart of York. Lime Square.
Do we want to do this stealthily? Like, do we want to try to not draw attention here? Or is this somewhere where we want to
At the store?
make an appearance? Hey!
I mean, we're just shopping. I feel like we can.
Yeah.
Alright.
We only won the first round. It's not like we won the whole thing.
Sorry, Clay, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's a perfectly valid question.
I think we just go shop.
The city... I was picturing you guys kind of a late morning crowd. Not a...
Oh yeah, 11:30 at the earliest.
It's like 11 right now. You guys are heading out here. You guys weren't... You had a whole pizza for breakfast and a hangover from pizza and beer last night.
We did get a long rest, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
The mood of the town is on fire. This place, it's tournament week, baby. People are out running around. There's tons of street. If there would be a street vendor here at any time of the week, every single one of them is out. People are out getting money. There's booths, hand-painted, freshly painted signs. You know, the people that come with to sell the Super Bowl shirts that are already made the second after they win. There's people, like, you see like a pile of Yorkies t-shirts and York Islanders like in a dumpster, because both of the hometown teams are out. So it's kind of this scramble of the hometown audience trying to figure out, day one of the tournament, both of the easy picks are out. So tons of merch for all kinds of things. Every single merchant sees this as an opportunity to make some money. As you guys are heading down Broadsway, the brothels open early. The women out. Oh! The Yeasty Boys! Cat calls the whole street for an entire 2 or 3 blocks. You guys are just getting called in, trying to get brought in. Offers on the house for tournament members.
I'm too
a couple
shy.
of times I start to wonder.
Doc,
I feel like
Doc, you
The
maybe
people on
want-
the street trying to bring you in is working for sure.
I just
Doc,
like.
come on.
Yeah.
You are married, Doc.
That's one of my character flaws. I feel like I'd need to
But did
try
you
to
see
save
her
against it.
nose?
Her nose.
You're not a nose man. I could have paid you for one.
Doc is the nose guy.
He's a nose guy, dude. I'm writing this down for when we finally meet this bitch, dude. She's gonna have a huge honker.
Dude, she's got a bake on her.
It's just a full-on hag. The whole cartoon witch nose.
Oh my god,
Honestly,
Robin's a hag. Robin's a hag.
You guys head in finally to the heart of the city, Lime Square. Tons of people dressed up, mascots around. You see a doc in a long lab coat with a wooden kind of tube with a plunger of rubber shooting liquid out of it, like a squirt gun onto the crowd.
And Doc, look what the hell you did.
Hey, look, if that thing can do what my thing can do, I'd be impressed. But at this point, it's just... What is it?
It's
Looks
flattery.
like a water gun.
What is it? What is it?
It's a compliment.
You guys see necklaces of flowers made of lotuses. A little kid running around with his normal clothing kind of tied around his waist and around his shoulder to look like monk robes.
It's a goddamn
A
town
little
crier.
painted flower on his forehead. These are likely Lotus Petal fans.
Well,
The
looks like we
atmosphere
got
is
some
crazy.
other fan favorites. Besides us, of course.
Did you see that guy?
He had
I saw him.
very big nose. Did he not, Dr. Phil?
Different
What else do
fucking
you see?
guy.
I love all the cosplayers.
It's tournament week, baby. It's crazy here. You see, a boy around, 14 with presumably like his younger sibling. He's drawn on in charcoal hair onto his body, and then the younger sibling is running around with like a little piece of fur pelt, and he's like commanding him around like he's commanding a wild beast. You guys get through all of this kind of fanfare.
I don't think that's not one of us, is it?
No.
I don't. Yeah. No. Okay.
That's
Alright.
just some other scary motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take note of that.
You guys
What
get
team
through
did that look
to-
like? Was it like a person dressed with like their symbol or?
Make a history check.
Okay. Natural 20 for a 22.
Holy shit.
We came to
Hell
play.
yeah.
22. You don't know this for sure. You don't know of any team. You know the names though. Bontal's Bounty.
Bontal's Bounty.
Bontal is one of the other countries. It's an island country to the northwest. But with 22 history, it's famous for. It's run by a circle of druids. Is the government there? And very nature magic focused government, and a team called Bontal's Bounty, with this kind of thing around you. Kind of the imagery, you can kind of assume that that's probably something to do with them.
Okay.
You guys,
All right.
you get to the market. We want a diamond, and then Doc wanted some health potions. If you're buying it for full price, you don't need to roll. But if you do want to try and negotiate or
I need
look around for some different shops and like try.
I need a
price.
4.15 gold discount on a $300 gold purchase.
That would be probably a relatively easy roll.
Are we doing persuasion? Are we doing?
Persuasion's usually the bartering check, right? For D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's roll persuasion.
I don't want to.
Well, give your money to somebody else.
A 16?
A 13.
A natural 16 for 13.
A 13. A 13 can get you like a 0.5% discount. Yeah.
Nailed
Jesus.
it.
I guess it's like
Wait,
1.25%
a whole half
discount.
percent? So that's
You're asking-
1.5. That's even better. I still walk away with like half a gold in my pocket.
There you go. The jangle of silver.
Art of
in
the
Doc's
deal.
pocket.
I have the
if you guys
best
want to just buy
potions.
the diamond for 300, just add it to your inventory and subtract the money. As you're walking, you notice at first it's subtle. Like the crowd is kind of, oh, it's crowded, and you're like, oh, it's crowded. And then you're like, is this coming? Are we going the same way as the crowd? And then it dawns on you after you get to the center here in Lion Square. the crowd is following you. You have a crowd around you. You come to the most populous place in the city during the most popular time of year, and you're part of the main event.
Oh.
There's just
Oh.
people who couldn't name a single person on the Yeasty Boys following because there's people following.
Mm-hmm.
And then they hear, like, is that the Yeasty Boys? You know, and they're just like the D&D equivalent of just people having their phones out.
Yeah.
Just, who's that?
I'm just waving.
I don't think we're gonna get much done in this
Honestly,
kind of
should we
position.
take this opportunity to maybe do some
Yep.
fan service?
I think it's
and
perfect
With our
time.
fans,
Yeah.
know, they might know stuff about the mermaid tits.
Or we can
And
crowd
if they like us,
I'm gonna-
they'll tell us what the fuck is going on.
Anyone have hand axes? Small hand axes? I need 3.
I have daggers.
Yeah, I got some
What's that,
daggers.
Dag?
Daggers work.
Daggers?
Who- I'll take 3 daggers, please. Anybody?
Here, I have
Okay.
3.
Okay, I just
Don't
want
ask.
to let you know, 3 will be not as hard, but also not as impressive.
No. I'm gonna take 3,
Hmm.
and I give 2 more. I give 1 to Vic and 1 to Elias.
Okay, I just gave you this.
Yeah.
No, I have 3, and you each have 1 more, so there's 5 total.
Okay.
Okay. I see.
His
Hello.
voice changed there.
No.
No, it didn't.
We are Yeasty Boys.
Don't
Thank
be so
you for your
timid.
support. Go
Your chest.
around for little show. I hope you come and cheer for us. My name is Situl, and I will perform some circus tricks for you. And I'm gonna start juggling. I'm gonna juggle
Okay, talking?
3 for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at Doc. I'm gonna say, "What do you?"
No. If being a literal acrobat isn't acrobatics.
Okay. 23.
23. Perfect triple juggling here.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Doc, do some
Ooh.
explosions
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like your firework or something, right? Elias, throw me one more blade.
Just at you, or
Lob gently right here, and I'm gonna snap my one hand like down here.
okay, I'll lob it, as he instructed me to.
I'm gonna start a fire.
This is what I asked.
So
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I feel like there's a roll here for.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be an easy acrobatics check for the assist on the knife.
With guidance.
We'll call it an 8. You gotta hit an 8 to get the knife in there right. With a 23, he's already doing.
Acrobatics for me.
Yeah,
With the guidance.
The guidance.
with the guidance, and you DC is 8.
Already halfway there, fellas.
Whoa.
Let's go.
There you go.
Alright,
Okay, we got there.
okay. 4th knife in. Doc, I heard there's a fire.
So I'm gonna pull out a tinder box and just like light a small fire on the ground, maybe a small piece of paper kindling. And then I'm gonna pull out like a bottle rocket.
Do you have a bottle rocket?
Yep, I got one.
Alright.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Alright.
got one.
It's big. It's like the Lord of the Rings fireworks. Like
Bottle rocket.
it's a bottle rocket.
That's not what you told me.
The Nebuchadnezzar
That's a
rocket.
barrel rocket, dude. That's a barrel.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did I say
A
bottle?
rocket
I
made
meant
out of
barrel.
glass.
A barrel rocket.
Where the fuck did this spell go? Where was it? Okay, I'm gonna level 2 cast pyrotechnics with fireworks. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
100%.
firework up into the sky, and it just says yeast. That's it. Just I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do look.
No. Yeah, it's
Short
great.
notice. Short
People
notice.
are
I got
cheering.
one word. I got one word.
It's a miracle he can spell it all.
People are cheering. Vic,
I say, all right.
it's a little harder. 12
here.
on the acrobatics to last the 5th knife in.
You gonna catch this?
Of course I catch. I train to catch. And
Is there anything above him within 50 feet?
No. You guys are in the middle of Lime Square.
All right.
Line square. Fuck. I forgot.
All right, here, catch. 13.
Ooh.
Ooh, right on it.
Okay, there's 5 going.
Describe how you add it.
I
Just
changed the pattern instead of like just a plain circle one. I'm doing like
I
some
thought you were throwing it
crossovers and
50
things
feet
like
in the
that.
air.
Oh no.
Oh.
I was gonna get up high and drop it.
Oh. Well, maybe.
All right, 5th in. All right, I want to culminate this.
Mhm.
We do a group performance check. You can have 2 people. Actually, let's do everybody. Let's get everybody.
Yeah,
rolling.
I was gonna ask if on the 3rd knife if I could go behind him and raise my shield into the air and cast a level 1 burning hands as a cone, like as a silhouette behind Siddle.
I love it. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do a group performance check here. I like what's happening. I think with advantage, guys.
Everyone?
For-
Not everything. Everything went well. Everybody rolled with advantage.
Oh,
The
throw a
crowd's
guidance
into
to
it.
someone.
You have a positive. You have an open crowd. They're here. It's tournament week. You're one of the teams. Like it's not. You're not climbing up a steep hill here. You're not doing great.
Me too, dude. Me too.
We're doing performance, you said.
Yeah, with advantage.
I only rolled a 10. I can't believe that. Do I really have a
I rolled a
plus?
nat 1.
Oh.
advantage,
Advantage.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Okay.
And then a guidance to whoever needs it still.
I'll take it.
Whoever just didn't roll, you can't post guidance.
Fair.
Sorry.
That's
I said at the
Sorry.
beginning.
I'm being a dick
I
now.
rolled first and then
No,
he
you
said
get advantage.
guidance.
You don't get post guidance.
No,
No,
I
but
said
I
it
can-
before anybody rolled.
Yeah. If you
Yeah,
want to
but
give
then
it
they
to
roll,
somebody who
you
hasn't
have
rolled.
you have to give it to somebody before the roll.
Yeah, which is
I
fair.
guess that's true.
That's fair.
All right.
Assumed it was gonna be for Doc or I because we both have -3.
Wait,
Who rolled lowest?
I rolled an 11.
I've rolled a 10 so far.
I rolled a 10
I
as
think
well.
it's the lowest.
Alright, so since Sid Hill is doing the trick, I'm gonna yell out at him and I'm gonna go, "Hey, keep your eye on the prize, buddy!" And I'm gonna give him Flash of Genius. You get a +4 to your roll.
Just
Nice, 14.
straight. Okay.
Nice.
All right, so that gives us 14, 18, 10, 11, 19.
I'm gonna do one more thing to close it out when you're done with this.
I think
Or
I
if this
rolled
works, I'll
Yeah,
tie it all up.
I had a
We need the
13.
mean, median mode,
That's like
and
a-
the standard deviation, please.
The mode is they're all the same. There was no double. It's probably about 15 or 16.
What was Siddle's?
14.
14.
14 with the +4. Yep. So, I think the crowd is into it. I think you guys can feel that the cup is full, but it's not overflowing. The energy in this square could go just a bit higher. But they're digging it.
We need a phase 2. Doc.
Who wants to see a sword fight? Or a fight of the blades? Toss in your coins!
Oh hell yeah.
Oh wait, am I still juggling?
What?
Who's? Yeah. Here's
I
a
love
couple
improv.
ones.
I love some improv.
I'm gonna pull out 5 gold and give it to August.
Wait.
Follow the lead!
I'm gonna
Sure,
hold
I'll
out a
toss it.
bag. Not for
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
use that great
for-
persuasion here.
I want to see a sword fight.
It's gonna be between me
Let's
and you.
say
Vic.
somebody roll a D100.
I'll roll it. Dibs.
I'm gonna start holding out, or
Wow.
like waving to the crowd.
12
like, "Where
people
we
put
points in?"
1 gold in the hat.
12 people.
12 people come up and put a gold.
Wait, can
Come
I use
on.
a flash of genius to make that 16?
I love a D100 roll.
God damn it.
All right, I'm gonna pull out both my daggers,
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna charge towards Vic. On guard.
Fucking.
And yeah, I'm not going for any real damage, but I'm aiming for his blade. So when he puts it out, I'm doing like a stage fighting.
Yeah, Vic, can you make an intelligence save? With advantage.
10.
10? I feel like you know he's not trying to hurt you, but he did just come to attack you.
What the fuck?
The trauma.
I will.
The natural 1 on there too is funny.
I
That's
know.
all we can do.
I'll parry. I've never fought before.
Just aim for my blades. Knock one out of my hand in the next few rounds. And I'm just gonna
Just immediately.
there.
Knock one out of my hands. Boom. Say less. Next question.
I'm
Okay.
gonna, as soon as he hits it, I'm gonna like throw it like way up.
You're throwing a knife in a crowded area.
I'm throwing it up. I'm not throwing it back.
Yeah. Make an acrobatics check. That's been our knife throw roll. We'll see how you throw it.
Nat 20.
25. Describe exactly what in your head is happening.
As soon as he knocks it out of my hand, I'm making sure it's going straight up. I'm gonna do a backflip from the hit. Land on my stomach on the ground, and then I'm gonna catch the blade in my right hand.
A little bit behind your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck? That was
People
cool
start-
as hell.
People start screaming. The cup overflows.
Screaming.
There's straight up like Beatles fangirls now. Like it's insane.
Can I bonus action pop off another firework for that?
As a bonus action, use a spell.
Sure, I'll use a whole action. Fuck it. Another
If you want to use a
firework.
spell again, I'm not gonna stop you.
Another firework goes off and it just says yeast again.
I've only got one style. He's got a bag full of fireworks.
I had like 6 hours to prep, okay?
I have a question.
You know how
So-
hard it is to make a firework spell a fucking word?
Now one word's not good enough.
Exactly.
That would be exactly what happened to a real person who got a firework to say a word. They'd be like, "Can you do it?" Yeah, they're like, "You know how long it took to do that?" Sorry, Ivan.
I'm gonna play into Doc's pyrotechnics, and I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire, like around the group as like August catches the blade behind his back, Doc shoots fireworks off, and then I'm just gonna like spring this wall around. It says I can choose a side, and I'm wondering if I can make it thick and just like choose it upwards to like as like a ring effect.
Can you cast Wall of Fire in the air? Probably.
You create a wall of fire on a solid surface.
No.
Oh, you can't. Then no, I'm not answering your question.
You're either cooking us or you're cooking them.
Yeah, I don't. I'll
It's
just
pretty
not
explicit
cast it
in the
then.
spell. I don't want
Yeah,
to.
yeah. I just won't cast it then, because I'm not trying to do all that.
You could light the face of one of these buildings on fire, and have the
I don't want
damage.
to cause damage either. That's awful.
Well, you have the damage outwards into the the square.
I'm gonna kick my smoke grenade off.
Hell
Okay.
yeah, dude, we're just.
All right. With a flourish and a smoke grenade, there's a gasp. There's ahs and oohs. Somebody roll another D100.
In the smoke, I'm gonna try to stealthily, as it's
I'll roll it. Fuck it.
making like a 20-foot radius of heavily obscured things, and it will disperse after, depending on the wind, either 4 rounds with moderate wind, or for strong wind, it's 1 round. But I want to try to rally everybody into like some sort of pose, so when the smoke dissipates, we're standing in a badass pose.
Okay.
Can you give a little bit of that rallying for us here?
I just... Hey, guys, do something cool, but stand near me. I'm gonna pull up my blade and just like kind of He-Man it into the air.
All right. You're between tall buildings on a nice day. We're gonna just say it's the best case scenario here. It's quick. The smoke is going away quick to increase the reveal. The prestige of this trick. As the smoke clears, everyone's striking a good pose. There's a moment as the smoke bomb goes up where the volume of the crowd goes down, and then as the wind takes it away, it erupts. You guys are surrounded by, probably a little concerning, you're surrounded by a crowd of people fervent to get closer to you.
And that's just a couple of the things that you're going to see tomorrow when we take on the mermaid's tits. Like, comment, subscribe.
And I won't die again.
Yeah, and I
You'll
will
be
not
there
die.
to cheer us on.
And I'm gonna catch my 4 blades, the daggers, and the last one I'm gonna catch in my mouth.
Hell yeah.
Legend.
And I bow.
Caught in your butt cheeks.
A kid with a stick, he's pretending as a sword, holds up a coconut that he has dipped in like a reddish colored liquid and just starts screaming like it's a decapitated head, but like a chair.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's like,
Vic, look what you've done.
I'm going to go over to him and give him a dagger.
right.
This was one of my favorite daggers. So,
Vic,
use it.
He's just like screaming in your face of excitement the whole time he's not talking.
Calm down, kid.
So technically,
This is
my
a trusty
fireworks-
dagger.
Technically, my fireworks are spells, but can I give this kid a fucking bottle rocket? A barrel rocket?
Oh my gosh, those are huge.
This wait. Does this kid
Roll a
have parents
persuasion.
around?
Roll a persuasion check for me.
have we done a background check on this kid? Should we give him rockets, explosives, and
I
knives?
retract my question. I don't want to.
I was gonna let you roll persuasion, and I was the target.
I don't know. I'm not giving children explosives. I'm above that.
You know, your guys' view on children's really changed since you entered this city.
Yeah, we were ready to kick the shit out of the first one.
You guys hated the first kid, and
Is this
now
kid the same town crier kid?
no.
I said the
Okay,
same
good.
guy.
This is his redemption arc.
Alright, well, kid,
He's
take
already
this
got a
dagger.
knife. Look,
I just imagine,
he
like,
doesn't
that
need
kid's at-
explosives.
Every annoying little kid from like a Pixar movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
he's already at BBEG school.
That was totally wicked.
Yeah.
No way!
So as you guys gotta fight your way out of Lime Square, trying pretty hard, you gotta lose this crowd basically to have a normal day again.
Have like a Jonas
Break a
Brothers
few-
montage.
Yeah, you break through a few alleys, do a few like switchbags break line of sight. Few distractions down the street. You're feeling good. You guys are kind of recouping behind a building. You're crazy. And you guys are at the heart of the craze, baby.
Hey, look, I think I got an idea. We give Vic all the gold.
What?
Did we already buy our shit, or no?
Yeah.
No.
Well, never mind. Never mind, I fucking got so caught up in the heat of the moment, I forgot where we were.
We just need a couple diamonds, and then whatever shenanigans.
Oh, we did that already.
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
We bought the diamonds?
Yeah.
How many?
How much you
One.
buying? I said
Just
you
one?
can buy them for the price without rolling, but if you want a discount, you have to roll them. And then
I
we
did
roll.
roll.
I assumed everyone else just subtracted from their
I got my 1% discount.
So how many do we have? 2? Do we have enough for 2?
We had 1, and now we have 2.
You had
We
none.
used it.
No,
Oh, we had none.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How much do we need
And
for a second
now-
one?
We
They're
have
300 apiece.
No, I know.
We have 465 total gold in my pocket right now.
Okay.
So we
Damn.
need another 150.
I already bought 3 greater healing potions.
Then let's just deal with one for now, then, I
Okay,
guess.
let's deal with 1.
Okay.
So, hey, I feel like some of you guys should have some of these. Divvy them up how you see fit. And I'll just... 3 greater healers.
I'll take 1. I'm quick, so if someone goes down, I can run over to him.
That's good.
I think these should go to Siddle, Elias, and Vic.
Alright,
Okay.
done.
Greater healing, you said?
Yep. That's the second tier, right?
Yep.
Yep.
How much are regular potions? Because I'll get 1.
They're
50?
50,
I'll buy 1.
typically.
Okay. All right, to the monastery then.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Get some info on this guy.
Alright. What, Babao? So as you guys head north away from the waterfront here, you enter a massive park in the middle of this city.
Central.
And in the middle of this park is where the monastery lies. As if the city kind of evolved around it. You enter the forest, it's still busy, but it's not shoulder to shoulder. But you're not in a private situation, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Lots of people here for the tournament. This is a classic tourist kind of place. Come look at the monastery, come check it out. It is, as you get close, it's like a cloister style of monastery, so it's entirely enclosed to the outside world. 20-foot stone walls totally enclose this monastery. People are outside, checking it out. You can walk right up to it, all these things. There are a few people in monk-like attire in the area. Talking to people. Make a whoever here you feel like is scoping the situation out, and you have them make a perception check for me.
Definitely me. 23.
23. Some of these people dressed as monks, the way that they're standing and the way that they're moving, don't seem like they know how to fight. They don't feel like they know how to move their body. They seem fake. They seem like fake monks. This monastery is famous for its secretive fighting style and combat prowess. So if someone was a real monk of this monastery, they would be formidable in combat. But there are some
real quiet,
that
like,
walk.
I'll be like, yeah, real quiet. I'd tell to the group, yeah, hey, some of these guys don't feel like they belong here.
You think they're fans?
Maybe they're just
perhaps?
fans, yeah.
Dressed like, we saw that guy holding a 2x4. Looked like me.
Maybe.
I mean, I knew a bunch of kids that wore their parents' like military attire and stuff like that, so that's probably what they're doing.
That's fair.
But you also see a few that are walking with that kind of subtle grace of someone who is quick on their feet and dangerous.
So he's able to, like, pick out...
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they're
But
training?
it is a closed off, I guess, just to sum up. The monastery itself is not open to the public. It is a closed, secret... their fighting style and their teachings, their way of teaching, are only for the monks. That is what, like, the whole monastic order. It's a martial art kind of monk order.
If we as a group want to infiltrate, I will say this: I can make somebody invisible for 60 minutes. With this right here, I'll pull out a vial with a little swirly, metallic, bluey, purple liquid inside. So, if we do want to go inside, or if we want to do some recon, we can.
Okay.
Question is, okay, who? Okay.
I look over to Vic.
I'd
yeah.
go.
Clown?
I feel like he's at the bottom of the list. If I'm going to put a list of people who should go invisible.
Look, it's
Muted.
Vic who needs to learn what he needs to learn. It's not up to us.
Connor, you're muted.
It's
Thank
crazy.
you. Thank you.
I think he should go without the potion because nobody can fucking hear what he's saying.
I think he just did a mime routine.
Yeah, mime routine. He's
different type of
leveling
clown.
it up.
I'm that
leveling it up.
stealthy. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I don't know. I feel like I'd be better for lookout, but I have no way to signal. I don't like sneak.
All right, well, give me
I
that
was
thing.
doing you a common courtesy. I think it should go to Vic. I just thought I'd, help you.
Yeah, I'll go in. If something goes wrong, though, I guess if I'm not out in an hour, help.
Like, how do
Look,
we
if you're
know?
not if you're not out in an hour, I don't think we can help.
Do we? Wait.
But we will.
All right.
Thought. Look at the fucking Clay laughing at our plan. That's not good, guys.
No, it's I don't think we can help, but we will. like that made me laugh.
Do we have any way to communicate?
That's what I try to figure out.
What?
Can't Doc make stone to talk?
I can, but then we lose our communication back with home base.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I really don't think I can do that till tomorrow.
We go over this every time something like this happens. We don't have any form of communication yet.
All right.
do we maybe want
Wow.
to give him device to make distract? Or make big noise in case?
Hey, look. You guys know if I like to shoot my crossbow in times of need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe are there windows?
What if we don't...
Not on the outside walls. No, this is like the
All right. Well,
the
if you-
cloister part of the cloistered monastery.
I'll figure it out. I think I'll be okay.
Maybe just yell. If you're invisible, they won't see you anyway.
That's true.
I could give you my boomstick, and you could just start shooting that thing off. We'd hear that.
Huh? It's not a bad idea.
Alright, I'll give you 5 rounds. Do you know how to work this thing?
I mean, you just shoot it, right?
Well, you gotta load it.
Well, can you preload it?
Yeah, you get 1 shot, and then you gotta reload it.
Well, I'm not gonna be shooting it more than once.
Alright. Well, here. I'm not gonna give you any ammo. Here's the boomstick. It's loaded.
All right. I'm put
Just
on my back.
don't look down the barrel.
Aim. Shoot.
Point and click.
All right. All right. Well, wish me luck, I guess.
Look,
Oh, don't forget this, and I'll give him the invisibility potion.
I'll just kind of nod at the group and then drink it.
I'll give you a guidance before you go.
Thank you.
And a bardic. I'll give you a bardic.
Oh hell yeah.
So there's really only 2 options for entry. You could wait for someone to come out of the gate, but you've seen 1 or 2 people come in and out. They don't like open it.
Yep.
Like they're trying to. Part of the bit is they keep it so you can't see inside of it. So they kind of keep it to where you can't glean too much information from looking through the door. They try to close it and open it like that. Or you go over the walls. Those are the kind of 2.
Is my grappling hook also invisible?
Your gear is invisible. Invisibility breaks on a
Give me a
on
second.
an attack.
attack, not any action, right?
Right.
The spell ends early immediately after the target makes an attack roll, deals damage, or casts a spell.
There you go.
Okay.
So grappling hook is fine.
I'll grapple over then.
All right, let's make a stealth check with advantage, I believe.
Yeah.
25.
You're able to, you kind of pull some cloth out from your pockets, pad the hooks of the grappling hook so there's not as much clatter. It kind of goes up. There's decorative like crenellations at the top. Stick it between one of those. You're on the top of the wall. Inside you see, in my head, it's very like Forbidden City vibing in here. Does that make sense? You guys can know what I'm talking about in China.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out to China.
Individual buildings, big squares, practice yards. Oh, sponsor.
Shout out to our sponsor.
State sponsored stream. Woo.
God.
The sponsor, just
China. Just China.
This stream made in China.
Roger, play a sound effect for that.
His eyes got so
I saw
wide.
it too.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that.
One of the fucking he scrolls down and one of the squares is like the most racist depiction of just like generic Asian guy. It's like,
Oh,
geez,
sorry.
that's crazy.
I'll scale down.
Yeah, you're in. What
Hell yeah.
What are Vic's this inside the walls? People who are being initiated. This is kind of giving you lore to help explain the mental mind palace. The monks who are initiates come in and don't leave for like a year or two. So everything that a person needs is inside of these walls. So you're in here, but if you can dial in a more specific, what are you looking for, what information you're hoping to find, that'll guide our journey inside the wall here.
I think I would look for, if things are available to get robes, I would look for a pair of like easy robes to just nab. And then that's like 1A. One main goal would be like any sort of building or like office area or like where the officials kind of gather.
Sure. Make a perception check here.
16.
Can I flash forward a flash of genius to give him +4?
Considering that's a reaction.
I got a bardic in case.
We're so far away.
So you see an area that is like a bathing, like a hot spring situation. And when people leave the hot spring, they enter this area, which presumably they come out clothed. So you can find some clothing. With the 16, you do notice all of these monks are bald. Just for context. And then towards the far side, from where the gate is, where the wall you came over is, some of the buildings start to get larger. Presumably more important, where something like
I'll slip into the bathhouse and grab a robe.
Alright, I think when you grab it, it goes invisible. So you've got one.
And I'll make my way to those offices or those more noteworthy buildings.
Suppose you're going to get to the back. One of these large buildings is very clearly a dorm. Very basic, as you peek in some of the windows on the first floor. Very basic, like bed, shared space. Like 3 or 4 feet between the bed. And that's like it. They are monks that are living without a lot of extra things.
Yeah.
And then you keep going farther back. There is another kind of more palace-like building. That some of the monks that have more decorated necklaces seem to be the only differences between the monks that could indicate a station. They all wear very the same basic robes, but some are wearing different style of like the generic large beaded monk necklace, different sizes and colorations of those. Some of the more ornate is probably the wrong word for monks, but a little more intricate, perhaps, is a better word. Style as you see them going in and out of this last larger building, that presumably is where the Monks that come here and stay or are in charge, the teachers, the people organizing. They're probably in here.
I will slip in.
All right. Very much the classic Asian style rice paper wall kind of situation. You eventually find your way where you overhear some people talking about the fight. And then you stop and listen. I've found that our team will be fighting in the boom pit. They must avoid the explosions when the crowd chooses which side. And if we can stun the enemy on that side, we'll have a great advantage. More kind of detailed combat conversation continues here. But this is presumably where the Lotus Petal's talking.
Is there a window or something I can peer into?
There's not a window. This is like they're inside of one of these like rice paper wall rooms with like the sliding door shut.
Yeah. Do I recognize the voice?
Make a history check.
Four.
Oh yeah.
No. You kind of linger, listen for a while, and you're kind of starting to.
Can I take my dagger out and just stealthily poke a small hole? Look through.
I'm trying to think if this is close enough. Does it say do damage?
Yeah.
So that would probably break
Oh,
invis
well,
if you did that.
Okay. I won't do that then.
No,
But as you're kind of
it
listening,
doesn't say do damage. It says specifically make an attack roll. And I feel like
Or-
I feel
Or
like
cast
I'm
a
saying-
spell, or what else?
or take damage. Is it only take damage then? I remember the word damage coming up.
Let me double check. I could be wrong. Deals damage, yes. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
So as you're kind of sitting there, I mean, like, oh, I don't recognize the voice. I can't see these guys. They're in the boom pit. Cool. Footsteps are coming down the hall. And you kind of press yourself against the wall. Hold your breath. And you see why is his name escaping me? The guy, man, you see
Okay.
him.
Nice and vessel.
It's Thomas.
Like, why can't I summon this guy's name right now? He comes and he slides the door open.
Is he
You
bald?
hear, I retconned that if I didn't say before. Zoop, bald the whole time. He wears a toupee to public events. He slides the door open. You hear them all kind of stand. Master Russell. He kind of comes in and shuts the door, but you can hear. Are you prepared for your match? It would be good for us, in the eyes of the king, to have our team win. He is sending his troops to train with us, and if we don't win our own tournament, That'll look poorly. Yes, kind of brown-nosy affirmative. He's sending his, quote, elites here to be trained. I don't really care. But, in return, he did sponsor one of the arenas. The Church of Teysuliat sponsoring the Forsaken Ruins. So, he's made the tournament better. You kind of linger around for a bit, and he, kind of wraps up. Good lucks. He was doing a very kind of political walk-by, manager-style check-in. Then he starts to leave and head down the hallway. It's been probably 25 minutes. Yeah.
I'm gonna tail him.
Alright. You follow him back deeper into the monastery, into these large buildings. He's going into what, presumably from like the context of the layout, are his personal chambers. You will have to try to sneak in through the door while he's going if you want to get in.
I have to.
Alright, roll stealth with advantage.
That's big. 24.
Ooh.
24. Yeah.
He opens it, kind of steps in, takes off the slippers, and in that moment where he's taking off his slippers, you pivot right past, and right as you're going, his arm goes to grab the door, almost brushes against you. Just misses, and he closes the door. Kind of frustrated, annoyed, not frustrated as much as just like over it kind of sigh. He walks back towards the back of his kind of office. There's a large table, and he sits for 4 or 5 minutes and writes a few things. And you can tell with your passive insight is high, right?
Yeah, 18.
Something's on his mind. Something's distracting him. And you feel like, oh, if I just... my clock is ticking, but lingering right here with the passive 18 insight, you're like lingering right here. Something's gonna happen. After maybe 5 minutes. We'll say 10. 10 minutes. 35 minutes into it. He kind of sighs, puts his hand on the table, stands up, and behind him there is kind of a sand bamboo bed, like a Zen garden, on the wall with like a water feature trickling down it. In the cobbled kind of backsplash of this, you see him like press 3 stones all at once, and they recess in. And this is a door that then pivots inward. And he starts walking down into it.
Is there anything in the notes he left? Can I quickly glance over those? Were they two from?
Yeah.
Like...
So you do see some official stuff from what Vic understands, big fancy seals that are probably from the king.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Like these got sent officially by the king. Or they're going to the king and they have all like this is an official document kind of stuff. So there is official stuff on his desk. And you do see symbols of Teysuliat stamped as well. starts stepping down the stairs.
I'll follow. Fuck.
You slip in. This one's a little easier. He hits another thing on the wall, and you see the door start closing. You kind of in your head, you mark that stone right there. And he goes down. This is... There's no better word than a vault. This is a vault, he says. And it has weapons. All of the classic, like, what is it? Like the Shaolin monk weird, like the meteor hammers and the chain swords and all these things. High quality. Presumably, if there was a place for magic weapons to be, this would be where they are. But he goes to the back. And mounted in like the center kind of place, there's a long sword that its hilt and guard are kind of a gnarled driftwood curling around up from the guard, a black vine, thin with sharp needles, go up maybe 6 inches down this blade of like blue and silver folded steel patterns on it. What are you? Why can't the next one just come already? And he kind of looks at it, stares. I'm gonna die waiting for an assassin before they can get their chance to get me. But I'll get him like I got the last one. Maybe he'll bring me a new sword. And he kind of like puts it down from looking at it. Turns. Starts heading back up.
I'm gonna nab it.
Make a stealth check.
Out of hand?
Yeah. Does invisibility give you sleight of hand advantage? Read the spell.
Bardic.
I feel like
is
it
it 8?
should.
Oh, it's an hour now. New Bardic lasts longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Bardic 8 or 6?
If it lasts for 4 hours,
D8.
call a DM.
7. 22.
Yes.
Thank you, Billy. I thought that was a good joke.
You reach up to grab it, and the little like hooks that the hilt is on, the thorn, they're covered in cloth as to not, leave a print on the blade. And the thorn starts to get caught, and for a second you feel in your chest the adrenaline dump into your body, the fear. And then you see this tiny ghostly hand undo the snag. And it looks like a hand some of the ghosts and the spirits that August speaks with. Unhooked it.
Oh, nice.
The guidance
Yeah.
came.
Woohoo.
You start following up the stairs.
I don't think there's any bonus for that for being invisible.
I will hold sword, and just as I'm following behind him, just step by step, just kind of in tandem, just watching. I know I don't have much time left, but I'm just gonna
Doesn't
wait.
seem as if he's aware of you.
Can we do a time check?
Probably 45 minutes into the spell now.
Okay.
You're in his office again. He sits back down and continues to go over some of the paperwork. That distraction. The thing that was bothering him seems to, whatever he just did, the voicing his thoughts.
Can I make an insight check to get a little more? So he was bothered. He seemed to be confused by the sword, or like what's the? Like maybe it's just as a player. What? I'm looking for more information there. Like, did he seem to turn like scared of it, or like
was he turned on?
Was he
interested in the sword?
But like, could he not use it, or like?
Yeah, it felt like a blockage or something, and the monks here, they also do hand to hand. But
yeah, the weapons seem out of place, but I know that he had a history before.
Yeah, it felt like a frustration. As if he knew it was something special, but he was unable to bring the full potential out of it.
Gotcha. And the thorns, they resemble the ones that are stuck in me, right?
They are exactly the ones.
Oh, I want to try to kill him, but I don't know how. Can I insight? Would a one-on-one battle be so dumb?
Yeah.
One way to find out.
Okay.
You don't even have to roll. Yeah,
Okay.
You're in passive 18. He's the head of a famed martial order.
I know.
I've
I
never
just
heard of
wanted,
him.
I just needed to get that check in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
it's
Even if I
bad
start
idea.
sneak attack damage, I mean, dice could work in my favor, but I
You do hear the fucking
If
boomstick.
you really want me to triple check, I'll triple check.
Hold it right up to the back of his head and just.
I mean, you know, it
Wham.
would take really big
You
balls
do
to do
have
something
the
like that.
boomstick.
I wouldn't be the boomstick. I would.
And then you'd have to fight your way out.
Yeah.
Even if you
All
took
right.
him out, you'd still be damaged, and you'd have
No,
to
it would
fight
be
your
a
way out.
really bad idea.
Okay, it was hard to gauge how
Well, it
strong
depends.
was.
Do you have another character you want to
Alright,
He's
I do have one, but
play?
what?
he's CR16.
Oh, I'm out.
Don't want him with him.
Oh my god, I'm out.
Is that
Holy
real?
fuck, I didn't know
That's
that. Oh, we're gone, dude. I'm
So you
getting
gotta get out of the
out of
office now. The door's shut. He's in his office.
Is the door? So I'm in the office with
was-
him. I followed it, right?
You can get out of the office specifically. You're in his like private chambers. His office is not
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the room that has the front door. But there's not an open. You'll have to open a window or a door to get out. It's totally possible, but there is this last barrier of the perfect job.
I'm gonna go.
You could do it. You could, baby.
Yeah, you could do it.
Could try to kill him. CR16 probably has like 180 health.
Maybe he had a bad night's rest, you know? Maybe he didn't get a full long rest.
You just need the first crit, and then you need to go first, and then you need to crit again and max.
Yeah.
Time,
And then
and then have another crit.
Look,
And then not get
guys,
one tapped.
Guys, all I said was. That's all I said. Okay.
all right, I'm gonna. The door is farther away from him than the window, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak over to the door and open it and try to leave.
Make your last stealth check here with advantage.
Oh,
You should have just knocked on the door, man,
10.
and let him open it.
I don't know.
The door does make noise as you leave, and you see him look up at the door.
Right when I hear like the squeak of the door, it's
Just speed, your
full
speed
speed.
out. All right. I think to me it makes sense. He's not expecting that to be there. He had no concept you're in there. He thinks someone's just opening his door. His response would probably be like a look, a stand up and go check, kind of look around like, what the fuck just happened? I think if you're fully speed demoning out, up, over a wall,
beating.
you're out before he puts together the situation. Probably gonna take him 10 or 15 minutes because he'd have to go back down there and see.
Yeah.
You're out
And over the wall?
over the wall. Just 15 minutes is enough time to do that.
All right. Put everything away, robes in my pack.
So
And
I
then-
was saying to Robin, hey, look, it's not that. Whoa, shit!
All right, well, we should probably get out of here.
Vic, please.
have-
Doctor was in
Oh,
middle
yep,
of story.
walking and talking.
Vic, keep going.
Yep.
Well, so I said to her, hey, man, volume is all that matters, okay?
What the hell are you doing?
End
All
of
right.
discussion.
Vic, it's crazy. You had to be there. I'm sorry. Okay.
I was
Alright, let's
there.
keep going. What we?
You guys get out of Center Park and back into the city. At this point, you guys do notice he's got a full longsword that he didn't have before.
Oh, yeah, also, Citadel bought some bread. I don't know. It's in his pants.
It's best place to keep bread. I keep telling.
Probably hide that.
The bread?
yeah.
Yes.
Um,
No, Vic.
didn't it
And
like
you know
throw
you
into
can't
my-
use that. You can't use it
Ah,
tomorrow either.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yes, he'll. Look at the sword. Anybody will recognize that.
Very true. Even with some sort of scabbard, that hilt is remarkable.
Well, I mean, we also know that he can't really,
In fact,
probably wouldn't stop the tournament in any way. Maybe we can get inside of his head.
it's probably
I
best.
think we already have.
He's gonna notice it's gone. He was
Other-
checking on it.
Other people may notice too. I think we hide it now. Maybe.
I'm not quite so sure anyone else knows about it.
I would not trust or assume.
I mean,
So
he definitely
you
knows about it.
stole an artifact.
All right, here's what happened. I got in. Everything went super smooth. Followed. Oh, also,
It really did.
the Black Lotus people, they're in the boom pit, so we're not in the boom pit. And also, Taste Juliet's sponsoring the Forsaken Cemetery or whatever the fuck. So he's kind of in cahoots with them. He's definitely sending letters or getting letters. I didn't see if it was to or from the kingdom. So he's working with them. And then hauled him into his office. It was just the two of us. I thought about stabbing him in the neck, but he seemed a little sturdy. So what I did was I just waited. He went down to this back little chamber area. In that chamber area, there's a whole heap of weapons. But he was focused on this one. Doc,
So you stole the one that he was like super into.
yeah, extreme. Well, also the thorns kind of look like the ones I have, so I figured. Oh, and also he said something very ominous, like,
You have thorns?
yeah, didn't I show you guys?
Not your thorn, but
Not your
some
thorn.
wounds.
Oh, I swear to God, I showed you that.
Your thorn.
Yeah.
You just kind of explained them a little bit when we saw them over at
That's what I'm
I
saying.
killed
They're the
that
same
girl.
ones.
Oh,
Oh, so it's like a plug and play type of situation.
Yeah, I guess. Where was I? Oh yeah, he was like, oh, if only, what do you say? He's like, if an assassin comes down here, he'll get it, or something. He's like, if they better be sending another assassin. So he
he's
kind of
waiting
knows.
for you.
Yeah.
So that sword was someone else's, not his.
Right.
Well, I suppose, do you feel swayed one way or another on how you would like to proceed? Do you feel
What
you
I-
could kill him
what
with
I-
a clear conscience?
Well, I haven't really thought about that part yet. I got excited when I saw a sword.
That was the whole point.
Well, Yeah, we could probably still kill him. I don't have any. Like, yeah. So what I think happened is I was sent to kill him a while back. Yeah, it didn't quite work, and then someone else was sent to kill him, and it didn't quite work out. And that's who had the sword. And now I've got it.
The guy that was sent to kill him, or did he just smack you with the sword so hard that you forgot 100% of what happened?
I'm untouched. Nobody touched me. Nobody even knew I was in there.
What about your scars?
Also,
No, what I'm saying is, did you already try to kill him once before?
What the fuck?
And he smacked you with the sword that you now have.
Maybe this
And
is your
now-
sword.
And now...
The fuck? What are you saying? I'm the assassin that got him, that failed me?
Yeah.
Technically,
it could be.
Well,
I
with
knew
the sword,
I knew
you
I
lost your
failed,
memory, and then you went back for seconds.
And then the seconds didn't work out because I kind of just left the second time.
And now you're back for thirds. It's
What the?
back
Is
where
there-
I'm from. We
Doc,
call this
is there-
Thanksgiving. But
Doc, is there a way you can get into my memory? Or my brain to figure out memories I don't have?
I would probably have to extract your brain out of your skull.
How long would that
What?
take?
No, that's not an option. I'm
The
pretty
extraction would take maybe, 4 or 5 hours, but the inoculation and analysis
I can get a brain out of a
might take-
skull within like a minute. Why is it taking you so long?
Because I don't want to damage anything on the outside or inside.
What tools you need?
sure. Thank you, Doc. What,
Are
guys,
we
this is
doing
not
this?
an option. We don't need to be discussing what tools we need. This is not an option. I thought
Okay,
maybe
maybe
you had it.
maybe at plan B. Let's keep talking.
Picture
Okay, so-
doctors rolling out a leather that has the most horrible medieval style medical devices on it.
All right,
All,
Absolutely.
all
stained
dull.
with blood and rust.
All
Yeah.
rusted and dull.
Yes! Yes!
Doc, could we throw you in the hole and you could identify this real quick, and then maybe we could then decide if we need to use it tomorrow in the thing or not?
No.
Not unless I see your brain.
You guys have magical toys?
Yeah, I do. Look. So I've invented these things called batteries, and they power one device each day. Right now, my identifying machine is not powered, so I'd have to charge it up overnight, and then tomorrow, maybe I can look at it.
Can't you just upcast it?
I'm about to upcast my foot up your ass if you ask me that again.
You can't
What?
ritual cast it.
Oh.
It is a ritual spell. You don't have to have it prepared.
Who's got a pearl?
I thought you
You.
bought one at fucking Northern Sport.
You literally have the pearl. It doesn't eat the. It doesn't eat the pearl.
Wasn't
You
that
just
the
eat
only
it.
thing we found in the inventory looking for a diamond was a pearl?
It doesn't eat it?
No,
No.
you just use it.
Well, yeah, I don't have it prepared, so it's gonna have to wait.
You
You can ritual cast it.
I don't think I can.
Wait, give us
Not
your
easy
sheet.
being the identifying guy, is it? Hmm? Hmm?
It is. It is actually.
No, I can't. I can't. I fire.
Does it have an R next to it?
It's not
It has
even
an
on my
R.
spell sheet because
Oh,
I
yeah.
unprepared it. It
Oh,
is
that's-
not something that I have as an alchemist prepared.
Yeah,
at
as
the
a-
time.
As a wizard, you can do the unprepared things.
Oh.
I
But you
don't.
need a food for it too. I
Dude, just
think.
be a wizard, dude.
Oh fuck! All right, well,
I tried and Clay said,
I'm just.
I didn't say. I said I think you're underestimating how much fun alchemists might be.
Hear me out. I'm just gonna attune to it straight up. If it's cursed, fuck it.
The
yes! Yeah!
You guys have toys. I haven't had a magical item level fucking 7.
Yeah,
I have no magic either, Dick.
Remember, I
He's
found
been
those books
begging.
that-
He's been begging for that coin.
I've been begging
Hey.
for anything.
Look,
My
Citadel,
coin. And I want to look at it only.
that balloon dick looks pretty magic to me. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's all natural, baby.
I gotta kill Danny's character so I'll use the coin that Penguin had made a custom item for.
It looks magic. All magic. Holy.
I love this idea of tuning without checking. Fuck yeah.
Why would we?
Are you guys heading back to the York's Best to tune to a
Oh, yeah.
sword?
Do we?
And if we can stumble
Didn't
upon a
we
crowd,
have-
we'll bring a crowd back.
What? No. Well,
Oh yeah, let's bring a crowd back to fucking York's Best.
You attune to a potentially cursed sword in public that's stolen?
No,
Yeah,
you're
but
tuning
dude,
tonight,
once we
not
get
right
back-
now.
Come on.
I feel like he started.
Put it
I'm
away.
gonna hold for a
Vic,
little bit.
Vic,
Let me attune to it.
Vic, put it away.
No, let me do it.
All right, I'll tune to it later.
Throw it in the hole, better fun.
Yeah, let's put the sword in the hole, and then we'll amass a crowd, walk back, have a party at York's Best, and then maybe go upstairs and find out what kind of cursed thing is in my hole.
All right, that's the plan. Should we stop by the fish and chips or whatever the fuck we were gonna do too?
I thought that was planned. I was gonna say. Did we have
Yeah, we
more
could.
food?
It's
I think it's only been an hour.
you
I'd
guys
say
have
it's
to
like-
walk to the center
I think it's
part.
like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably like 4 or 5. You guys do have to be ready for. You can't have another late morning. So your long rest, if you all want to not have a level of exhaustion or whatever the rules say when you miss a long rest.
We have to get to sleep at midnight.
So
We got time.
you worked the crowd today. You can double dip, but you can push the crowd work and just take the mystery of Mermaid's Tits, which is viable and totally a good enough plan. Or you can do, they're both totally good, viable options, honestly. So you just need to tell me. You have to pick, though.
Well, real
You don't
quick,
get everything you want. You snuck into the guy's office and stole his sword. You don't get all of the icing on the cake. You know, you gotta pick.
well, real quick, I do know that we're not in the boom pit tomorrow because the monks are fighting the boom pit.
That's good news.
We could be in the Forsaken one as an option. And if that's the case, August, I feel like you'll be real handy in there. And then Ivan, it's Taysuliat, so you know he always gets revved up around that shit.
Describing it as revved up is hilarious. He murdered everything you know and love. You always get revved up around those guys.
So, I mean, we're probably fine on the arena. So it would be nice to know what the tits are all about, but
Don't we want a surprise sometimes? Like, I think it'd be cool to just go in not knowing.
I'm into it.
We want the crowd
fuck
with
it.
us, right?
Yeah, we want to just rile the crowd up and get lit up at Sabaros.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to try something as we walk. I'm gonna try to make a pizza slice balloon animal.
As we're walking? Hell yeah.
Out of
Yeah.
your intestine balloons?
Maybe
Yeah.
breadsticks.
I don't. What are breadsticks? That's too simple. That's not flashy for crowd. I only hand them out if they look good.
How about we take a 5 here and you guys think about how you're gonna rev the crowd up.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and do it.
Perfect.
I like intestine balloon animal pizza.
Intestine balloon animal pizza.
You
Yeah,
could probably
that
put
sounds
the
good.
intestine balloon on the pizza and it's probably just fine.
Yeah, it'll probably taste like an animal.
Yeah.
At least.
We're taking 5.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Like, he's got legendary resistance. Like, he's...
Yeah.
Like, it's just, it's not a...
How much poison is T2?
So you guys are on your way back through the city. On your way to York's Best with the plan of a block party. A party at York's Best around it with the idea of getting a lot of fans. So with that in mind, as you're making your way through the city, how are you going to be gathering these people, these fans? What's the vibe you guys are putting off? And what is the night going to bring? Is this like debauchery riots in the streets, like, or is this like just pizza and beer, family-friendly event? It's tournament week.
Yep.
That's my vibe. Yeah.
It's just like, hey, let's all get together.
Yeah, we're hanging out at York's Best. Come by if you want to come say hi.
Come on,
All right,
Raffle taking all bets. Half will go to charity.
Poor clowns charity. What charities it go to?
Shh, no, I didn't say
The
it.
Yeasty Boys are the poor clowns.
All right. So, what's your method? Just town crying?
I'll go if we still see him. I'll go see who the guy who's cosplaying Doc.
Yep.
All right.
Sure. Yeah, he's around. He's like a Elmo in Lime Square.
Hey,
What? You want to spray? He sprays you with the gun. It's just this water gun. You can squirt guns. Oh my God! You're one of the Yeasty Boys.
yeah. Are you a fan, or are you just doing this for money?
You paying?
I might be.
I'm available. What do you need?
Let me gather up all these goons. Now buy your beers and pizza for the night.
That and 15 gold, and I'll get you as many people as I can.
That and 15 gold. Make it 10.
So. I done it for 5. He takes the 10. Yeasty
him
Boys block party. Starts spraying people in the side of the face to get their attention. Come down.
We're going to York's Best Pizza.
York's Best. Oh, that's down there on Squall Street?
Yep.
Yep.
York's Best block party. He disappears into the crowd. What else are you guys doing? Anything yourselves?
I'm not. I'm just standing there next to this guy, fucking yelling about me. Or us, rather.
Alright, so you start to the crowd. I mean, this guy is doing it. People are excited. You're not disliked. Your stunt earlier still got a lot of energy to go off of. But if you guys don't want to do anything other specifics on it, which is fine, we can head back to York's Best and just the news of the night. Those people who were interested will come. The news is getting out.
Hey, Sabaro.
Oh, almost. Just
Oh,
about. As you're getting close on Squall Street, Farmhouse Bounty's got a party over in Broadsway. Come see what nature has in store for you. And it's the 12-year-old town crier
Oh, that
you guys
bitch.
saw on the way into town.
Fireball.
He's wearing a bearskin kind of hat with fur, and he's covered in leaves, and people are listening to him. And there's the Yeasty Boys. Boo! Not gonna last at all in this tournament. Nothing like Bontal's bounty, and he flips a little wand and a flower comes out.
Is the kid surrounded by like a group of fans?
Oh yeah,
too?
he's got a crowd.
Okay.
Hey, fellas, real quick, how much gold do we have collectively still?
I got 9
I'm
gold.
broke. I'm broke.
160.
I have, how you say,
I'm also out.
3-6.
We could pay this town crier to shut the fuck
No,
up.
I don't think it's worth it, honestly.
No.
I was gonna throw some ball bearings under his feet. Is that?
That could
I
work.
think that could be fun.
Let's not kill the kid, though.
They don't kill him, but maybe make him look
He
bad.
knew what he signed up for.
And how do we even know he's a kid? He could be a demon in disguise or some sort of foul god
They
trying
can
to
do that?
get in our way. I think they can do that. I've read it in books, but never seen it myself.
How about we just...
are going down.
But not in this round. We'll see you in the next one.
Boo! And you see like the small crowd he's got around him start booing you, and the people that are kind of following you guys are booing them back. There's a few like burger baskets and like loose hot dogs thrown.
How close are we to Sabaros?
Yeah, a few blocks.
I'm gonna book it.
Okay.
I'll right behind Doc.
I'm gonna book it to Sabaros. I'm just gonna take off front and just like blade hands.
Why?
Because of course
That's
Doc knows how to
amazing.
run.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Doc run.
Yeah.
You haven't.
Sprint weird.
Run, Doc, run!
You sprint weird.
It's same arm and leg moving at the same time.
Oh my god. How the fuck do you do that?
Oh, that's perfect. What are you... Calm down, Doc. The fuck is that run, by the way?
Who's speaking to me?
Sabaro.
Your conscience.
You don't recognize my sick voice work?
We're calling. Hey, Doc, give me the hole.
What?
Give me the hole.
Hole.
Oh, you gotta take that upstairs.
I'm taking it upstairs.
I passed the brooch. Look.
Should somebody
Sabaro,
watch me in case?
We need 10 pizzas fast. I'm
I'm not watching that. 10 pizzas I can do. He goes through the swinging doors.
I wasn't. Doc, I'm gonna go attune to this thing because I'm fucking excited. Can you watch me make sure I don't fucking, I don't know, turn into a demon or some shit? I think they can be children. I heard Elias say.
Well,
You need a
give me
demon?
the brooch, you motherfucker. And I'm
Actually-
I'm gonna look.
The demon.
I'm gonna look again. And as long as I don't see anybody,
No, you see people. You just ran down the street from a crowd. Like, no. You guys were bringing people.
Just
You're
give me
far
the.
from
Just give me the.
private.
Give me the thing.
yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
I'll
I
take
don't
it
know. You
upstairs.
guys just spent time gathering a crowd. You're not alone.
I'm taking it upstairs and I'm gonna privately attune to this.
Sure, you throw the time warping brooch on the ground and you hop right in. With that, people start coming in. Holy shit! Oh, it's the block party! Oh, tournament week! Immediately, Sabaros knows exactly. He knows the situation. And the pitchers start coming out. The frothy beer. Set up the table! Elias, go to the back. There's folding tables.
Okay.
August, start taking orders.
You got it.
Oh, we got a full house. Doc, just don't.
Drop
you
the
know how to
fireworks.
lead? Holy shit, there's fireworks
Outside
do
though,
that.
Doc.
outside. Or can you do them in? No, best not. Best not.
No.
I offer face painting.
That's a great idea. The kids are gonna love that. No, that's great. What are you laughing at, Doc?
No, that's
Go do your fireworks.
amazing.
That's
I
a great.
never would have thought of that in 100 years.
All right, you guys set up Seedle face painting booth done by the man himself. Kids love it. Doc's just lighting off these giant firecrackers, and very much like Gandalf in the Shire, the children are just like running around also screaming and cheering. The parents being taken care of by August.
Can I cool off his lukewarm beers, or is that his signature?
Yeah,
I don't want to
chilled
mess with
beers?
his stuff. Yeah.
No, he's into it. Frosty
Okay,
mug.
then I won't touch it. I
You want
won't
a
touch it.
frosty mug? No, he's into the idea.
Oh, then yeah, I will froth up his mug.
He's got glass mugs he hands
Froth
to you.
up. Not froth up.
Whoa, he takes it back for a second. He's like, wait, what did you say? I think I misheard you. I thought you said you were going to frost these things.
Yeah, I'll frost him.
Jesus Christ, you scared me, kid. Jesus.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you like that.
I thought we were on the same page, and then we were not. We were in
I
different
just had a
books.
burp. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. Have a beer. It'll settle your stomach.
I don't like the taste of it.
Well, he just dumps a bunch of sugar in one. Sweet beer. I've got a cider I can dump a bunch of sugar in. That'll be
Or
sweet.
mead. Do you have mead? He might like that.
Mead? No. I've thought about what's in there, and there's not that. I'll buy
Okay.
some meat. I'll buy some meat. Alright, so you guys set up this block party. CeeLo, can you give me just a dexterity check? I would take sleight of hand for how well your face paintings go over the evening.
I'll take dexterity. Oh, that's a dex on saving throws. Dexterity or what? Sleight of hand? I think it's all the same, so yeah, sleight of hand. $21.
21?
I've been doing this
done
for
this-
years.
You've done it for years, and while you're doing it, you can't help but think it's easier on when you can see it. You're like, oh, it's easier on other people. It's harder when I'm doing it on myself.
Maybe I need to start looking in mirror when I apply makeup.
August, can you give me a performance? Just performance? Yeah, I think performance is right. For just working...
11.
Working the house.
It's
Working. Pizza and beer is fine. Like, you're not making any new territory here, but...
It's a prefix menu, all right? Either cheese,
Yeah.
sausage, or pepperoni. Yeah.
People
I
keep
have
asking
4?
for mead, and you're like,
Can
we
I-
don't have mead. I'm so sorry.
Can I add 4 to that?
Yeah, I don't care. 15.
Same
You're not
thing.
mead, but you are able to pivot them into the frosty mugs. That's helping a lot. People are into the cool drinks. Very rare to find ice in general, and let alone an ice kind of mage willing to use their magic for just libation.
Take care of the fans.
Doc, can we get I don't want to ask for another performance check because I feel mean, but
Another performance check.
Arcana. Let's get Arcana. That kind of goes with the firework here because you're using a spell as firework. Blah blah blah. Roll Arcana.
Well, that's a nat 20. Plus
Nat
7
20.
makes it a 27.
My goodness.
You're getting to the good part of your
He
collection.
always
here.
rolls so well on inconsequential things.
Inconsequential says who?
True.
True.
Fair. Fair.
The fireworks are the hit of the night. Ivan, do you got anything you want to participate in here? You're our last
I don't really
mystery.
have. I don't really have.
You want to hear
any
confessional in the
showmanship.
Yeah, no
bathroom?
tricks.
I think I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be like the workhorse in the back, like jamming dishes, cleaning plates.
Oh, you're just dude. It's
Just
important.
Kind of
job.
organize supplies. Yeah,
That's
just making
fair.
sure.
Yeah, can
everything-
you give me athletics or acrobatics back there?
Hell yeah, athletics.
Athletics check for how smoothly this ship is sailing.
Where the hell's Vic? He used to help us.
16.
I got 6 pizzas in the pass-through. Where are we going?
Tables 4,
16?
6, and 3.
You guys are nailing it. This is going well. Can I get a D100 with advantage?
I'll do it.
Roger's got it.
A D100 with
Someone roll a
advantage?
D100 2 times and we'll take the higher number.
I want Connor to do it.
Or
Roger's
different
already
people
doing
can
it.
roll. Two
Roger,
different people can
I
roll.
did a roll.
Roger
It's a
called it.
group, it's a
Roger
group
called it.
activity.
It's like calling
It's a
shotgun,
light-
I think, for the D100s, you know?
42.
42
All right. So there's one number. So then
And 10.
hit 10. All right. So we're going to take 42. 42 house specials of 20-inch pizza and like 2 in a pitcher. Go out. You guys raise. What's that? That's probably 2 gold, 4 gold. We'll do 5 times 4, 200, and then 20, whatever 2 times that is, 42, 84, 284 gold.
Okay.
Tonight, selling pizza. This block party is going well. You guys make some money and some fans. You guys feel like we're kind of celebrities here. Like, oh, this is fun being kind of popular. What is this place? Should we stay? It's York, baby.
I feel like all my dreams are gonna come true here.
Exactly, dude. You're in York.
Am I meant for showbiz?
Yeah, you guys are all questioning your life choices.
I want to be on
You know,
Broadway.
look, I'm not gonna lie. I think Robin might actually like it here.
Is this where she's from?
Fuck no.
Oh.
And on that, we'll fade over, screen wipe, to a small bedroom on the top floor of this inn. Vic, a kind of top-down shot into the hole, where we see Vic moving
Hey, yo.
slightly faster because the time dilation. It takes, what, 20 minutes? Half hour? Short
A half
rest,
hour proper, but in the hole, yeah.
It's a half hour from your perspective in this hole. You hold the sword in your hands.
I would drop the face
Mhm.
and kind of when I get close to the sword and grab it and just like, who the fuck sword are you? And then just
As
look
you're
at it
sitting
and-
there, and tuning is no specific activity. It's not a series of actions to take. It's familiarity. Hi, Papa. As you sit in here, kind of looking over, you see the kind of Damascus pattern of the folded steel go down the longsword blade. As you get towards the hilt, the vines with thorns on them, they feel familiar. It's that feeling you're getting when the memories that are gone, you know that they're right under a surface. They're so close. The kind of gossamer thin veil, you can touch the memory on the other side, but you can't see it fully. The shape is familiar, the texture, the way this driftwood almost feels a little damp still. Your mind, a picture, a river forking. the banks of it covered in this bush, this thorn bush. The sky a constant twilight purple. A calm night. The day turning to night, but not quite there. You get these clear things, the sound of running water lapping against the shoreline. Not violent, but relaxing, familiar. This thorn that you have tattooed on you, now you remember it grows on a riverbank. You don't know where, but you remember it is a specific river. And it's the only place that this thorn grows. And for some reason you know this wood is also from that river. Floating through it. It feels close to home. Maybe home? It was by your home. Maybe it's important to your home. Something about it feels so familiar. Not necessarily comforting, but nostalgic, perhaps. And as you sit, think of these memories from the fragmented parts of your mind from before you start as Vic. You feel a connection to the blade. And it feels right. It feels good. You kind of stand up in the hole. And some of the stances, the positions that your teacher, Vic, taught you. Or not his name. Harry. Taught you. You execute, and it feels good, and there's a part of your mind then that snaps back to a different training yard with a sword of similar style. A similar fluidity to the sword fighting. Oh, this is why it always felt so right. I've done it before. This style. Not exactly it, but a similar. Please add Thornwake to your inventory. Please add the dormant version.
Bro, what? The door.
Holy crap, that's sick.
Let's go.
Oh!
Fire.
As you connect to it, you feel this isn't just a sword. It's something more. For some reason, that knowledge is inherent to holding it, that it's something more, but as of yet, nothing there. You feel this need to wade into water, though.
Who are you?
No response yet. But you're attuned to it.
Alright. I will keep it in the hole. And I will go back out and go back down.
You enter into the weirdest pizza-fueled block party you've ever been a part of. Your friends now all restaurant employees, except for Cecil, who's face painting outside.
I'll go down with my face
Or I guess
back
here,
on.
just where do you think you would jump in this kind of crazy?
I'll try to get a drink at the bar.
You're just gonna drink while they all working?
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Out time. No, you're gonna
Are they
hand these
cold?
out to the two people behind you. They're waiting on these.
It's
okay.
ice cold.
Yeah, I'll take one too.
Before you
I'll
do
place
that,
one in front of them.
You got my
Oh.
brooch, motherfucker?
Yeah, so the sword is still in there. Or the object.
So how about this? How about you come down, Vic is a little distracted as you try to get him to work, Elias.
Mhm.
But at some point here, maybe 9 or 10, Sabaro, last call. That's it, we're out. We wrap it up. Sabaro goes outside. All right, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Get out. No, there's no more fucking pizza. Get out of here. Fuck off. Somebody comes up and they ask for something, and he takes a bit of flour out of his pocket and throws it in their face. Get the fuck
Not
out!
the pocket flower.
Bring a flower.
And
Hell yeah.
we'll kind of screen wipe again forward to the door locking. Sabaro brings out the last of the pizzas, including a dessert one. Much like the last night, you guys get like the debrief of the day. Tomorrow's your fight, but you have some privacy again.
I'm eating this pizza by myself. I'm not sharing.
Just the whole thing.
Yeah. This time it's topped with marshmallows and... Ugh.
I'm definitely gonna
So-
need the rest.
Yeah.
Mermaid's tits tomorrow.
Mermaid's tits tomorrow. Dude, what do you know about mermaid's tits? Sabaro, do you know anything that we can prep for, or...
Well, I did some asking around. And I don't know details. I think they're pirates.
Oh.
So,
I mean, it fits the
pirate
theme.
stuff.
Pirate stuff.
Swashbucklers, maybe a cannon, seagulls, hooks.
Seagulls, no, for sure seagulls.
I've never seen a pirate in real life, actually.
I knew a couple, but just temporarily.
Usually down around Drinta, not so much in these parts. Relindori Navy does a good job of policing the pirates, at least.
That would explain it.
But a lot of rules can get broken for tournament week, baby.
I'm excited. I wonder what arena we'll be in. I don't even feel the chocolate surrounding my face, my mouth. I'm just talking to you guys like it's normal.
What other
Can I-
arenas are there, though, really? We're not in the boom one, the boom pit. We already
There's
did
Did the
shark,
shark one.
Forsaken one.
the
The Wizard's
Forsaken.
Arcanum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Arcanum one. I don't know. Do they reuse arenas, Sabaro? Have you seen these arenas before, or they're like popular, like reoccurring ones?
So they'll reuse it in the later rounds, but in round 2, you and the other team will both play in a new arena.
Right. Okay. Well, it's not Boom Pit, which is I hear is nice.
Which I hear is nice.
That we don't have it.
Well, I suppose we should prepare for either the mystical spell one or the one with all the scary spirits.
Yeah. I hope the magic one isn't like a magic negating one. That would suck for me.
Might
And
be
me.
good for me.
You want to know how I can get about maybe, I don't know, a foot of standing water at any given time?
Could always carry around the bucket.
I think that's impossible.
Tub, a bath.
Just forget about that.
Okay.
Why you
All
ask?
right. Those frothy mugs got me thinking.
I
Frothy.
what I have an idea. Can I see shoe? What do you wear? Do you wear boot?
Yeah, I got boots. They're strapped on pretty tight.
What if you just pour water in your boot?
That's good work.
And then maybe like tie top of boot so water doesn't splash out?
All right.
Nice.
Does your boot go up a foot up your leg?
You could always build a container underneath your boot, like a tank of sorts.
All right. I like.
He's gonna have
Little thing.
platform heels.
There's
Platform
definitely
boots.
bathhouses here, so you can just go to one.
All right.
We could draw a bath.
Okay. That could be nice.
Just for your feet, though? You just want to stand in it?
I mean, there's a whole bath. Maybe I'll get down. Maybe I'll crouch down.
Maybe I'll get
Just
down.
crouch.
Down in the bathtub.
You never know. I mean, tomorrow's a new day, and we're gonna take it down a new team, and hopefully we don't fucking die.
And you're not using that sword tomorrow.
Oh, I was gonna talk to you guys about that. I think I should.
I don't think you should.
What are the downsides?
He knows that sword. He's gonna be watching. He's gonna see you use it. He's gonna be like, wow,
Yeah.
that sword looks like the sword I have. And then he's gonna go look for it, and then he's not gonna find it, and he's gonna be like, oh, that guy has my sword, probably,
Mhm.
most likely. And then he's gonna
Yeah.
know where you are, he's gonna know who you're affiliated with, and he's gonna kill all of us. If not, then you got really lucky.
Well, he may also want to just fight fair and square in the tournament. Maybe he'll
Isn't that the
ensure we
plan?
get
we
pulled
we
smoothly
win the
along to the
tournament,
end.
and then we have to like challenge him, right?
I think it
And I
is-
think you should wait to use the sword until then.
I think that is a
Alright.
good idea.
And if we lose a tournament, you still have the sword, and we just go kill him if we lose.
Well, now you're talking.
He probably, if he's obsessed with the blade as much as you said he is, as far as him touching it and talking to it softly,
Yeah.
he probably
Yeah.
already knows it's gone. So he's gonna be probably having an eye out for it.
Right, that's fair. I tried talking to it, it doesn't talk.
No demon?
Nope.
No kids?
I don't think so.
That's good. That'd suck.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, but and then I'm gonna switch my language to a new language that I knew or now know, which I don't know if any of you guys know Umbral, and just kind of continue casually on in the conversation that I was about to have, not knowing that I really switched.
He starts speaking in a concerning, very breathy, like parcel tonguey kind of is how I picture it. Very hissy, breathy.
I go on a bit about that, just and then yeah. So I think we could get up 7:38 tomorrow.
I'm just staring at you, slowly chewing this pizza in my mouth.
Did you eat peanut butter?
Vic, can I see that sword?
In the hole.
We just spoke a different language. I just want you to know that. I don't know if you
What?
clocked
I
that.
didn't settle in.
Not one I've heard before. Not one I've
I
heard you speak
just
before.
thought maybe it was words I never heard before. Like new
Are
word.
you sure you didn't eat any peanut butter?
I don't even know what peanut butter is.
You know what peanut butter
Seriously?
Yeah, never had.
Have I got a treat for you? Hey, give me a week.
I'm gonna grow a crop of peanuts.
Yeah, so I'll wait to use it. I guess.
Thank you. It stays in the hole till then.
Oh, also, that wrestle guy, he's a real fucking nightmare.
Really?
I mean, I don't know who, like, morality-wise, he lands, but he's gonna be a problem.
So you're gonna need us? This isn't like
Yeah,
a one-on-one.
I don't think this is a.
So you're gonna take back what you said about?
Yeah,
Okay.
I take it back. I saw him. He's ripped. I almost stabbed him. I almost stabbed him in the back, but. Oh, that makes me think. There are other weapons down in the little area. We could sneak back in tomorrow after the thing. We could get everybody a weapon.
I don't really use
Fine with my
weapons,
daggers,
but
honestly.
I just thought there were
I mean,
like
I'll
these
take 'em.
badass blades on chains. That could be cool.
any cool hammers for Siddle?
I think there was. I don't know if it's a hammer, but what's a hammer without the end of it called? Because there's a lot of big sticks.
I don't know.
No, I think that suffices.
All right, well, hammers. Yeah, there's hammers. Plenty of hammers down there.
I mean, honestly, what's cooler than this? And I'm gonna remove my boomstick from Vic.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Seriously, what's cooler than this?
Pretty cool.
I think my magic's pretty cool.
It is. It's pretty
It's
cool.
cooler than that, I think.
I think I am
Is it
cooler
louder?
than that.
It can be louder.
Nah, I don't think so. You want to test it?
No. Do you want to test it?
Kinda, yeah.
Don't shoot
Okay.
that in here.
All right. Fair enough. Later,
All right.
after he goes to bed and passes out, we'll go outside and we'll test. We'll see.
All right, to mermaid's tits.
Yeah. Well, end there. Early night. Prep your spells. Full long rest. You're fighting the mermaid's tits tomorrow. You did your shopping. Prepares all. Next session, we'll just get into it, like we did this one before.
Oh,
Match
yeah.
number 2.
Hell yeah.
That was fun. That was good.
That was fun. I'm liking this pocket bar toy.
Dude, yeah, it's
Pocket
yeah,
bar's great.
dude.
yeah, it's killing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really good.
Can we take a sneak peek at the map?
No,
Oh yeah, because we don't know where we're at.
Yeah.
correct.
Can we take a sneak peek at anything?
No. I don't want it.
Are you trying to take a gander somewhere?
Can I roll for it?
Honestly, sure, man.
It's like
Sure.
arbitrary thing, please.
You roll a d4, and you get to look at that map with no knowledge. And
You
if
need to
it's a
shove
map
it
you've
up
already
your
been to, it's a map you've already been to.
All
That's
right.
what I'll give you.
All
You're
right,
getting more
all
than
right,
I
no.
should. This is
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm on board, 100%.
I already closed out Tails Bar. I don't even want to know.
He doesn't want to know.
Everyone else, close your eyes. I rolled a
Close.
2.
A 2. Alright, I'll summon you to board number 2. There's board number 2.
All right, now
I'm
tell
not
us something
looking.
about it. Tell us
Not
more.
looking at all.
That's it.
All right.
One of the visually least interesting of the options, if I have to pick.
It
It
was.
looks like Castle Run. It looks cool.
No, that's a great board.
Shout out to whatever guy who made
Shout
it.
out
Shout out
that
to the
guy.
man.
Shout out to them.
Alright, kiddos, I'm outie.
Okay.
GG.
GG's,
Bye,
good night.
stream. Thanks for joining.
Hey, real quick before we all dip out, y'all got your health potions in your inventory?
Who did
Yeah.
you give them to? Who did you pass them out to? Did I get?
The melee's
thought-
got-
Yeah,
I got one.
Sigil,
I got
you got
one.
one, I got
Okay.
one, and Vic got one.
What
Greater.
greater health potion? Okay, thank you. I'll add that to my inventory. All right.
I had a of this game eventually when like session 100 or whatever, when we're fighting the actual big baddie and you've like summoned your allies from the past and like Sabaro
Sabaro?
coming up with like a fucking hardened pepperoni attack that he's just like slapping him with his like
Is that what he calls it?
pepperoni stick.